It was one of the best games I've ever played in. There's no doubt about that. And the day that it was a warm day. There was no rain in Dublin for a week or so beforehand, and the colour that was there with the red and white and the blue and navy, it was something special. The place was full to the rafters.
For me, that was the end of the world. That Dublin match, nothing else existed, and I had a lot of things going on in my life, and a lot of interests. But that was the end of the world. This was it.
I felt we were never going to get beaten.
Gives it to Tuchel, and the right foot of Tuchel splits the posts.
I thought it epitomised an awful lot of what was really good about football at that time. If you were sitting back as a neutral watching it, it was a great spectacle.
No way through for Farrell. Gilroy scored a point a moment ago. You thought that would have given him confidence, it did.
I spoke to him and I was getting married between the Ulster final and the All-Ireland semi-final, and I had said to me, look, there's a chance you could be playing here against Dublin. Got married and went on honeymoon for a week, and during the week away trained every day. I had a very understanding wife, obviously, who Catherine was brought up with football and stuff, so she understood that we had to go and do them sort of things. That was part and parcel of it, and I tried to get myself as ready as possible for playing against Dublin.
And now the Redmond shuffle.
Going in at half time as we were going in through the tunnel, and I always remember one, I'll never forget the fella's face, shouting typical Northern Derry team, shit in the nest and you get to Crow Park. We're 5 down. I'll never forget it. And it was quoted widely at half time. Is this what it's going to be? And the fella done us a favour.
It's well known that Mickey Moran certainly asked us some serious questions. Mickey had played in the 70s. He had suffered the heartache of losing to Dublin and Kerry. He knew what it was like to nearly taste the promised land and lose. And he put it to us. He says, are we going to be the same team as the 70s? The same sort of Derry teams promise so much, and then when it comes to the nitty gritty, we don't deliver.
The second half, I can remember, I was marking Vinnie Murphy, and we were playing away from the hill, but Dublin was playing into the hill. They were chanting Vinnie, Vinnie, and they were eating the wire, Thomas, and it was brilliant. I was saying to myself, by God, if I can help it, Vinnie, you're not going to touch her, if I can help her. So it was brilliant.
Across the 13-metre line, Sheedy comes to meet him, still Coleman, fisted point.
Yes, I had a bit of momentum at that stage, and we just got our noses in front at the right time. Joe Brawley had scripted the crossbar just before that, and the Gormley had scored some wonderful scores. Anthony Tohol, Brian McGilligan had chipped in. We were flat out at that stage. So every single score was important.
Seamus Downey goes down for it, collects it. A beautiful transfer to Gormley. He's a man inside. Still into Gormley, looking for support. The Derry captain Henry Downey. The kick by Downey over the bar. The Labby man, he scored a point. Downey.
The last 5, 6, 7, 8 minutes, you're only 3 yards from me. I was shouting at our players and they couldn't hear it. There was just an absolute crescendo of noise behind me.
Finds a McCusker straight into the game, Henry Downey.
How could you rate it, Thomas? John McGurk, last minute, left foot, over the bar, Royal over stuff. It's stuff that young boys dream of.
He's a man outside, Johnny McGurk.
It wasn't like it was Enda Gormley who had the sweetest left foot in Ireland at the time coming onto his left foot. It was Johnny McGurk. It was a wing back. And next of all, I saw this super strike, and it just sailed over the bar.
Now, can McGurk do something? The left foot kick, the Labby man. Magnificent day! Johnny McGurk, he raised the All-Ireland Club trophy for Labby as that kick, which has raised so many Derry flags, brought Derry into the All-Ireland final.
It'll go down in history, the winner. But as soon as the ball hadn't right left Johnny's foot, the Tohol raised the 2 arms in the air. So I knew it was over.
It's never nice to lose a game, but if you're going to lose a game, lose a good one. And that game that day was a hell of a football game.
There's a point between them. The Derry fans are on their feet. Johnny McGurk has a sideline ball. Johnny McGurk, the man who scored the point that brought Derry into the All-Ireland final, gets the ball. Tommy Sugu blows the final whistle. The Derry fans can't believe it.
When we came within 2, I had the feeling we were going to do it. we had them on the run, and Brian and Anthony was lording it at midfield. And I felt when we came within 2 that we were going to win it.
I think tonight we'll have a celebration, but on Wednesday night I think we're training again, so it'll be back to the wire again and trying to prepare for Cork in the final. And I saw the semi-final last week and they were very, very impressive. So we'll have our work cut out.